ourselves somewhere you can leave all your worries on the shelf, and whether you win or lose, you can count on me and I can count on you.
You know this train never stops.
This train never stops.
You know this train never stops.
This train never stops.
You know this train never stops.
This train never
Welcome on in, and we are hoping that it is a Sunday, bloody Sunday for these Boston Bruins as we are live from Sports City Pizza Pub. Myself, Maniac. We got Slick. We got Don in the ones and twos. We got Rachel in the saddle. We got Bunty to start us off here on Trainwreck today. 100.
100.
0-0. The big one. Let's give it up for that.
Century, baby.
Let's give it up.
Century. We got a cake.
Against all the cease and desists, against all the legal battles,
Yeah.
against all the scandals.
Against all the
we
backstage fighting
have
between the three of us.
made it.
We actually hate each other.
Yeah, people don't realize
off
that.
screen.
Yeah,
it's a
but
grind.
Yeah, it hasn't been easy, but here we are, 100. As the viewers might note, Maniac, this would have lined up on a Monday, but we felt there was no better occasion to do the triple-digit episode at none other than 1407 Niagara Street, Sports City Pizza Pub, that just happens to line up, Don, with game 4 of the Bruins Sabres series. Obviously, Sabres going up 2-1 in the series. Last game, a bunt, and what a hell of a game it was.
Yeah, that was an amazing game. I got to be honest, I was a little nervous when they were down 1-0
I think
in the
we
second
all were.
period, but a win is a win, and if they can get another one today, we're going to feel pretty good about their chances of going to the second round.
Absolutely. I think we all want to come home with an opportunity to clinch, Maniac.
Yeah, I mean, let's face it. I don't think I'm speaking outside of the box, but I think that Boston has had a lot of the momentum in this series. They basically squished us for all of game 2, squished us for most of game 1, and then they definitely own, or at least were like a push for the first half of game 3. Sabres got back that momentum, especially after the Arvidsson penalty shot. So it'll be interesting to see if that bleeds over into game 4 and all of that going on. But should be Alex Lyon, obviously, a net again for the Birds.
Yeah, 100%. Alex Lyon was great last game. Outside of the one goal he allowed, I thought that was a little bit soft, but overall, Alex Lyon looked great. He got the job done. And right now, you're just playing whoever the hot goalie is. Lyon showed that he deserved another opportunity, and you stick with him until he gives you a reason not to stick with him anymore.
We'll get into our keys for game 4 in a little bit, but what was your one key? What is your one aspect the Sabres have to do in this game to be successful in Boston today?
I'm going to cheat your question. I'm going to give 2 keys. One,
That's
Two
half of
keys.
4.
the first key, maybe score the first goal of the game. It'd be nice if they weren't playing from behind every single time they took the ice. And then number 2, maybe find a way to score a goal on the power play. I know both of those are tough asks right now, but
I mean, there's it makes sense why you're saying maybe before each, because both of them have seemed impossible thus far in this series.
If you told Sabres fans 3 games in you haven't scored first once,
But
you
you'd be up
haven't
2-1.
scored in the first period, and you haven't scored a power play goal, you'd think at best it's 2-1 Boston right now.
Yeah. And this segues perfectly into, the hot topic. Oslin replacing Quinn, right, at practice yesterday. I'm assuming that's going to be the case today. They didn't just do that to experiment in practice. How are we feeling about that, Bob?
I was going to say, Lindy Ruff said, I'm the Etsy witch now.
yeah, Oslin has to be on the
Speaking of
number 1
Etsy.
power play. You saw the impact he made just coming in game 3, emptying that goal, but one of the most impressive empty net goals you'll ever see, hustle-wise, setting up Bo Byram for the Sabres' first goal of the game. Oslin's a game changer. He's good both ways. And on the power play, I'm excited to see what he brings to the table. But ultimately, if the power play is going to get back on track, it's going to be up to Dahlin and Thompson to start playing like the caliber of players they're supposed to be with the man up.
I'm ignorant about like some of the sports logistics, coaching, adjustments, and everything like that. But the move of Oslin to the first power play and Quinn to the second, actually, I said this in the chat yesterday, seems like a double win to me because Quinn gets a little bit more potency. He's matching up against that second PK unit, theoretically, for the other team. Now, it is at Boston, so we'll see how that goes out. But then you're also getting the boost for that first unit. Oslin obviously did a great job circulating the puck in game 3. He was able to get into some zones that maybe some other Sabres weren't so zealous to get into in game 1 and 2. And we saw some puck movement because of that, Bunty. It was a little exciting to see. Definitely a boost for the Sabres offense, and at least the neutral zone. The neutral zone moving of the puck looked a lot better in game 3.
Absolutely, and that was probably the biggest issue the first couple games is they didn't look fluent with their puck movement and getting around the ice. Oslin definitely brought a little bit more of that to the table in game 3, and I want to see even more of that in game 4. The Sabres up 2-1 in the series. I don't even think they've played close to their best hockey overall. Yes, they're generating chances. They're out shooting Boston for the most part outside of game 2, but I think that they can still be much better than what we have seen through the first 3 games.
Sorry, go ahead.
I want to mention the Quinn on the second line of the power play. I like that too because I think he's not going to be at the top. We saw when he's on the first line to get Tage on the sideboards. He's been working the top.
Megan's
with-
here.
Let's go.
Let's
Hey.
go.
Our favorite.
The crew's rolling in here.
I
at
shouldn't
Sports
say our
City.
favorite
Quinn's
because all
been working the
bartenders are
top
great here
with
at Sports City.
Rasmus Dahlin of this, kind of 1-3-1 where he goes to the side, but it's also working the top. I'd like to see Quinn down low more, and I think we're going to get that with him on the second unit because the second unit normally uses two defensemen. It's normally who is it? It's Byram and Samuelson, I think normally, right? Second D unit for the power play. We don't go with the four forwards.
Point boys.
Yeah.
Darlene
So-
and Quinn typically, and then yeah.
So I'm gonna like seeing him down low more. I think having him quarterback at the top with Darlene wasn't really working.
All right, Bunty. A couple more things before we let you go here on Trainwreck today. 100. Shout out
The
to our-
boss is clocking in with
Oh
that.
man, go sports. Amanda Bruckman, nothing more that she loves more in the world than sports. Speaking of sports, Bunty, we had the NFL draft. Thank goodness we had game 3 on Thursday night because there wasn't much to be said on the Bills side. I think Brandon Beane trades down 3 times. The consensus seems to be like he made good value out of those trade downs at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing to improve the Bills this year is volume on defense. There wasn't 1 or 2 players in this entire draft where the Bills were selecting that were going to instantly change my expectations for the Bills season. They needed a lot of guys. So trading down, acquiring more picks, ending up with 5 picks in the top 126, I think that was a smart thing for the Bills to do. And now we just have to see if these players work out. I know there's a lot of polarizing takes on social media right now about who they did select, but we're a couple days after the draft. It's too early.
We are a couple days after the draft, and I can't help but notice, Maniac, all these attractive Sabres fans rolling in to
very
support
hot
City Pizza
Sabres
Pub.
fans. I mean,
It's
we've got
ridiculous.
Catherine Bunt here, the
Yeah,
belle of the
oh
ball.
my
I mean,
God.
the puck girl
The
herself.
celebrity
for
herself.
Sure. So we're excited about that. But obviously, speaking of excitement, Bunt, Tuck, Tage, they're the lowest hanging fruit. If it was to be someone besides them to get the first goal for the Sabres today, who do you think it would be?
That's a good one. Let's go Jason Zucker.
Okay.
I feel like he's due to have a big game, and he's been great all season for the Sabres. He'd be my under-the-radar Sabres goal scorer today.
And I know on the draft side of things, one guy that stuck out to me was Skylar Bell because obviously it's been the wide receiver train. People want low-cost wide receivers. It's exactly that. I believe a 4th-round pick. A lot of people seem to be slating this guy in the top 5 of the Bills receivers right now. Do you see that as well for Skylar Bell?
Yeah, I do see that right away. Guy that can do a lot of different things. 101 catches last year at UConn. Volume receiver, started his career at Wisconsin, high-level talent. Now, he's not going to be that type of volume right away for the Bills, but there's no reason he can't come in and have an impact right away as a rookie. And you look at the receiver room, looks a lot better if he can add something to the table next to guys like DJ Moore, Khalil Shakir, and Josh Palmer.
I was just going to bring that up with the later round receiver of it all. A lot of people have brought up the fact when Brandon Beane traded back for these picks that we have found a lot of diamonds in the rough in these later rounds, specifically Khalil Shakir. Do you think Skylar Bell could eventually turn into one of those down the line?
Yeah, I think Skylar Bell has high upside. I don't know what his ceiling is, but there's no reason why this guy can't get 30-plus catches as a rookie if he's used in the right situation. And I will say this, you can't talk about receiver without talking about Keon Coleman's future on the team, but I don't know if I know different types of guys, but I don't know what Coleman's future is going to be when you're adding guys like DJ Moore and Skylar Bell. But Bell is a guy Bills have a visit with before the draft. I actually think at 125, that's amazing value. This is a guy where if they took him at 101 or 91 before they traded away that pick, you would have been ecstatic to have him at those spots as well.
Skylar Bell, big hockey guy too.
Big hockey guy.
Big hockey
Loving
guy.
playoff hockey
Yeah,
right now.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
what he said.
He said that. He just tweeted.
Oh, let's go.
He just tweeted, "Let's go Buffalo," retweeting the Buffalo Sabres page. So,
By the
already-
way, Don, your guy John Gambo getting a
Big time plug.
lassoed up by Chris, our guy Chris from the Sabres photographer, joining us here at 1407 Niagara Street. Skylar Bell, a hockey guy though. That's awesome, especially the vibes right now.
Okay, but before we send you on your way here on Trainers Day 100, one last one to put your feet to the fire. Opening day, Buffalo Bills season is Keon Coleman on the roster?
Oh God, that's a tough one. I will say at this moment in time, yes, but I don't think he makes it through the season.
Okay. I think yes.
So
I think
it's
yes, he
like
does.
is it kind of like a put to waivers thing?
Trade bait.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. We'll see.
Well,
We'll
if he has
see.
another
We'll see.
week 1 like last year, make sure you're treating him before week 2.
I was
for
just
sure.
gonna say we'll see the value by then, but who knows? But thank you for joining us
Wow. You're
on
gonna,
Trainwreck today 100. But before we
a
go,
Photog Catherine shout out. That's outstanding from OTD. So shout out them. Shout out the Bunties for joining us here on Trainwreck today 100. We are live from Sports City Pizza Pub. Boys, 1407 Niagara Street. We've got official Sabres personnel here.
Yeah.
Make sure the Sabres hood.
They're taking
Chris
pictures
from the
and video
Sabres
of
is
everyone
here.
in.
Chris from the Saberhood is here. He's making sure we're good to go. Folks, you can still be good to go. Get to 1407 Niagara Street. Still an hour to puck drop. Still plenty of time to get the best wings, the best deals, and the best Sabres viewing experience today in Western New York. Speaking of the best,
our
Price
next
is,
guy.
Price is right. Come
Our
on
ne-
down.
oh my God!
He's got it unsheathed. The sword is out, and he's ready.
What's up, you guys? Hey, you guys are wearing your glasses, so I was like, I'm gonna put mine on.
Dude,
There-
you have
got
to.
it.
It's
We're all
cool,
looking
especially
cool.
I
We're
thought
all
you
looking
guys
cool.
were
bro,
very cool, so I put mine on.
people know you for stepping out onto your porch with these glasses,
Yes, among many other things.
looking
That's
like
one
an
of the ways
absolute.
that they're like, you're that guy on the porch. And I'm
Yeah,
like, that's
hands on
exactly
hips,
right.
absolute
Hey,
stud.
before we even start, you
Uh-oh.
guys,
Oh no!
I just want to say congratulations.
Thank you, man.
Thank
100 episodes.
Yeah.
That's
Thank
pretty good, man. Cheers
Yeah.
to you guys.
More than Breaking
Cheers.
Bad.
Cheers, dude. I
Yeah, oh,
I
hell
don't
yeah.
have a
Better
sword
show,
yet.
too.
I mean, no fly episode for Trainwreck today, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But with that said, what's going to be the key for the Sabres unleashing a fly performance today in Boston? We definitely seized momentum in the second half of Game 3,
Yeah.
Cam. But what about today?
The easy answer is I just think keeping that going. I think the Sabres have been looking to find ways to open up the game. I feel like today is going to be that day. I mean, Boston has done everything to clog up the middle, clog up our scoring, try to get us into something physical. Not close.
Sorry, just making sure. Just making sure.
Just tell me I'm new at this, man.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
tell me
I'm
I'm
trying to
getting
be
it
subtle.
wrong.
I'm not as good as
I
Don.
wasn't aware you weren't coming in, or else I would have said, raise your mic, bro.
Yeah.
That is.
So
you
should I
versus
start
me.
from the beginning? No, I'm just kidding.
No, you're
good.
No.
You're good.
No, I
You're
think
good.
that they just need to open up the game. And I have a feeling that's going to present itself today. Boston's got to feel like it's slipping a little bit from them.
A couple
And
lineup changes for the
a couple
Bruins. Did you
lineup
see that?
changes, yes. And that could create a little bit of open ice, and that's what we need. And honestly, like, I'm not telling you anything you don't know. If we hammer them today, that is such a that's a series. I mean, you're going to have 3 chances from there.
I don't think they're winning. I don't think they're winning 3 straight after losing 3 or 4.
Yeah,
but
I mean, it
we'll
would be
definitely
such a
see.
statement win.
We got to come out today in Boston and take care of business. But with that said, when you look at the specifics, you're talking about open ice today. You're
Yeah.
talking about the Sabres getting it done. What's the key for a strong start? Because you know, like right now, they haven't had strong starts.
Right.
And they haven't scored in the first period, and they haven't scored on the power play. If you're in that locker room, are you feeling confident going into this game 4?
I think so. One guy that I love and who played amazing last game was Oslin.
Yes.
I mean,
Oslin
that guy
I think that's a, like
dangerous
everyone's
up
on
and
the
down
same
the lineup.
consensus
So-
there.
Oslin low-key has me worried about their lineup changes today because we were
Correct.
so effective from our lineup changes. Lyon, Oslin, both those guys were massive contributors in the Game 3 win. I'm worried that the Bruins are going to get a little boost. I'm not going to lie.
I could be. I don't know. It could be. It's hard to. I mean, Oslin did it, but that's rare to come in that spot and be really good right away.
Historic rookie
Pretty
performance.
historic. So I would bet against it, but you never know. It's hockey. They could get a boost from it too. I mean, the other crazy thing about the way things are going too is like,
Talk to me.
I don't know, like just all
Talk
the
to
different ways that you could frame it, and the Sabres still be up 2-1. I mean, they're hardly ever winning any game.
We said before you jumped on.
yeah.
They haven't scored in the first 30 minutes, and they don't have a
Right.
power play goal. If I told
We've
you that
already
through 3 games, you're like, at best, we're
Right.
down 2-1. in
We've
the
already
series.
had a goalie change. I mean, and we're up 2-1. So it's, I don't know. I just feel like we're the better team. We're going to figure it out one way or another.
Gotta figure it out for
Yeah,
sure. 'Cause
but
that could be the boost.
That seems to be a common theme with this Sabres team. Like, right, we're out hit sometimes.
Yeah.
We're outshot. We don't have a power play goal.
Yeah.
We what was the other point
we
you
haven't
mentioned?
scored in the first 30
Haven't
minutes.
scored in the
Wow.
first 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
That's
crazy.
that's half the damn hockey game. And here we are. They're finding a way to get things done. and it's beautiful. It's Lindy Ruff hockey. That's why we like getting high on Lindy so much.
Oh,
Get
we
high
are
on
so
Lindy,
high
dude.
on Lindy.
Get
Yeah.
high on Lindy, dude.
Big time, man. We've been
love
high
that.
on Lindy for weeks.
Dude, I couldn't even wake up on Friday. I was so high on Lindy.
Oh,
Dude,
my
I
God.
had my girlfriend splashing water in my face.
The
I didn't know what
hangover,
was
the
going on.
I'm
hangover.
already high on Lindy too.
Dude, I
The
was so
hangover was
high on Lindy, bro. It was
crazy.
great. It was great.
Yeah.
But speaking of high, a high that Bills fans are feeling this weekend is
Yeah.
some new players. Obviously, we'd be remiss to have a stud like yourself and not talk the Bills. What did you think of the draft process in 2026 from this quote unquote new administration?
I love all the players. I love TJ Parker. I fan of him from Clemson. 2024, he was insane. The only reason we got a shot at him because he fell off a little in 2025. Stud, looks the part. Just cool. Like he's like one of those guys who's just a cool player. I don't know if the position. My only problem is I like all these players. My only problem is I don't know if the position was right. But I mean, it is what it is. Like for example, do we need an outside linebacker? Is that a huge need for us right now?
Well, that's the
Is
argument
an
a lot of
offensive
people
tackle
have.
a huge need? Is a depth corner a huge need? Is
Miss Valentine is in the building, and she's brought artillery for our
She is
dreamboat.
bringing artillery for Dreamboat for sure. Shout out Haley in the building. Shout out Mr. Gray. So with that said, Bean does a bunch of trade back. What do you think of our guy Bell? This UConn receiver is going to get a lot of attention.
yeah, I mean, he looks electric. He looks really good. Slot receiver, kind of gadgety receiver. Can play some outside, comes out of the backfield a little bit, but he's tough. That's the thing I like about him so much is that he can go over the middle and take hits and keep kicking. I mean, almost like Cole Beasley type, where he's
I like that.
Honestly,
We need
constantly being ravaged.
'cause
over the
can I
middle,
be
but can
hon-
always get back up?
Khalil Shakir is not a Cole Beasley type.
No,
Despite being that,
not at all.
and I want to say a hot take. I want to plant my flag right now.
Yeah.
Khalil Shakir is going downfield in 2026.
Yeah.
With this
He's
guy,
fast.
this guy's going to be our intermediary, and Khalil Shakir is going to evolve back. I don't know what your X or your Y. I don't know enough to say which one it is, but there were a couple times last year, I think to the Broncos game when Khalil caught that ball like a 10-yard like slant from Josh Allen, took it nearly 50 yards.
Yeah.
There's just been a couple of plays like that,
Yeah.
like last year. And I have to think that an offensive mind like Joe Brady wants to manipulate that. He wants to maximize his weapons. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see a little bit more downfield from Mr.
Do you think
Shakir
he's
this season.
maximizing and drawing up possibly more screenplays to get Khalil involved in?
No, I think it's less screen.
Is that a cheap shot?
No,
Like,
no. I was just
honestly
asking.
think, I honestly think I'm not saying McDermott was overshadowing or umbrella-ing the entire defense, but I do think he wanted an efficient, turnover-free offense. I think that was the way he was looking
Well, that-
at it,
yeah.
and that was the way
That's absolutely.
and then so Joe Brady goes to him and he says, "Well, guess what? I can get the ball out of his hand in 0.3 seconds.
That-
and we can have games
That
every down."
and no Josh Allen running until he has to put the cape on, right?
Agreed.
Like that was the thing. Like there's no Josh Allen rushes until the second half when we're down and he has to put the cape on. Pretty much is what happened.
Agreed.
I just think in this Joe Brady system, we're going to see more offensive game plans like Tampa Bay, Cincinnati, Jacksonville, and even Denver, where you opened it up a little bit more. It was just a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's ideal, but I don't know if he really had a choice last year. I don't know if the personnel was exactly there for that.
Terrible.
Plus Cook was just electric, so a lot of it was almost 50-50 ball. I mean, we ran almost as much as any team.
With the depth we have now, are you team bring back Cooks still? Not to say you are, not to say you ever were. A lot of people are team bring back Cooks, bring back Brandon Cooks.
Oh,
Brandon
Brandon
Cooks.
Cooks.
sorry.
okay.
Yes, yeah, not
Um,
James Cook, Brandon Cooks.
Yeah, why not? I mean, I don't think he's going to cost a lot, so to see what he's got in training camp, why not?
Okay.
But ultimately, like, is he a huge plan for me moving forward? No, I wouldn't say so.
Talk to me about moving forward because we're on episode 100 here.
Yeah.
You just passed 100K on the Buffalo Origin
Oh,
Story
man.
IG.
Well,
Shout out,
congratulations
shout
to
out,
you.
Cam. Of course, 100 boys up here. So I want to know, just like we're looking at what's ahead for Trainwreck today, what's ahead for Buffalo Origin Story? What are you looking forward to these next 100,000 followers?
I have no idea. I'm not a planner. You guys I don't know.
Oh, we don't plan well either.
Hopefully, Barstool's going to call me and be
There
like,
you go.
"Hey, like, do you want a job?"
That would be
That
sick.
would be
sick.
cool. Or
So if they said right away, but we'll take you. You
Yeah,
make
yeah.
the exact same money you make right now,
yeah,
but you have to change it to Barstool Buffalo. You do it?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't want to work a regular job.
I hear that.
You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
something I
you're
can
right,
absolutely
you're
relate
We
to.
right.
can all preach that to
Well,
Claire.
speaking of a regular job, boys,
Oh,
the
geez.
Sabres are going into Boston to get the job done today, and
Take care of business.
that is gonna require some keys. That is gonna require the power of four keys for this game four. So why don't you start us off, Cam? What is your one key, if you had one above all else, for the Buffalo Hockey Sabres today in Boston?
Power play.
There
That's
you go.
it.
Score on the
There we
power
go.
play.
Just
Power play.
score on it. Just get one and score on it.
Power play.
For me, it's to continue to do what you've done in the defensive zone. I think for the most part, we've kind of frustrated Boston. They really haven't had much free skating through the zone, everything like that. Even in game 2, when they seized momentum on the bad UPL squeaker, scored the power play, they weren't dominating us. It was more of a victim of circumstance for sure. So all I'm in is just keep doing what you're doing in the defensive end. Eventually, you'll get it in the offensive end, Slick.
For me, it's keep getting these third and fourth liners rolling, because last game, the fourth
That's a
line
good
for
one.
the first half of the game looked like arguably the best. Guys like, I know Oslin, not a fourth liner, but the rest of them all out there, we're getting under the Bruins' skin, and that's kind of the Bruins' game, is getting under our skin, score early, and trap us. Get the fourth lines rolling. I loved Lindy's matchups. He had the fourth line out there against their first, with our first D pairing
Oh, yeah.
for a bunch of game
That's
time.
when
Doc.
Lindy's cooking.
That's
he can
when
put the
Lindy
fourth and third
knows
out there against the one.
That's when Lindy sees something and he wants to capitalize. So I want Lindy to keep taking advantage of our lower liner guys, because they've been playing some very good hockey. Don, what's your key?
Mine is defensemen jumping up in the offensive play, whether it's on the rush or we've seen where they jump up deep into the corners in the offense, and we get that cycling offense that we've seen. Hey, we said Logan Stanley was kind of like struggling, looking like a statue. Then when he started playing the game that Lindy and the Sabres play, where you have Darlene, Owen Power, guys deep in the corner, cycling out with the offensemen, that is huge in the playoffs. I'm looking for Sammy to get back, get a jump on the rush. You know,
Come on,
we get
Lord
a 2-on-1.
Sammy.
He hustles up to the play, gets a nice goal. Really looking for that, and so looking for the defense to join the offense a little bit. That's Sabres hockey when we've been good.
It
this
is.
year.
You saw that Byram goal, and that changed everything. So
Yeah, and need Owen Power to keep being a point per game playoff player like he's been, Slick.
thank God. Yeah,
Seriously.
I mean, what would we do without him?
Cam, any final thoughts? We are just about 45 minutes till puck drop. This place is going to be going nuts in Sports City. We got official Sabres personnel. We got Buffalo Origin story. We got everyone in the building. Any final thoughts before we send you on your way?
The only thing I want to say is congratulations to you guys.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Thank
You guys
you.
have done a great job.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Sports City, for having us. Very cool place. And go Bills, go Sabres. So that's it.
I like it.
Thanks
Folks,
for having me.
keep an eye out. Obviously,
Thank you.
all things Sabres,
Welcome.
documenting the drought full version coming out with Cam's full testimony. Some great stories we went over in that documentary.
Yeah, we did. We had a good time.
You had some of the best memories. I'll give you credit.
They
Come
were
on,
good.
man,
You
really?
did. You did.
And I want to say, shout out to you for having the beer saber in hand the entire
I
time.
did have a beer saber,
you
right?
sorry, I would give
No,
you
go ahead.
credit that like you had different like eras for your like Saber band, like when you're out in Cali, like
Yeah.
when you're back, like all things
Yeah.
that
Oh, yeah.
made it cool. That made it cool for
That's-
sure.
It's funny you say that because I can't remember anything I said.
Oh, you were
And I
just, you were
drove
just
home
wheeling.
going like, did I say something really stupid?
No, you look great.
No, it was amazing.
Looked great, sounded great.
Yeah,
Looks
that's
great.
good.
Sounded better. I
I
would
can't
say.
wait for you to see it. And thank you for joining us. Go refill that beer saber,
I will.
buddy.
Thanks for having me, guys. I
All right,
appreciate
Yeah,
it.
thanks
no
for
doubt
coming
about
on.
it.
All right,
Cam,
welcome.
make sure you're following Buffalo
Creamy
Origin
beer
Story,
saber.
Twitter,
I mean-
Instagram, all of the above.
I mean,
boys.
look at this black on black beer saber.
yeah,
It's like my president
AC
is black.
it's some
My,
AC/DC
my beer
stuff.
saber too. And I be goddamned if that shit ain't full.
okay. I don't
You
mind
like
it.
that?
I don't
Yeah,
mind it.
okay. All right.
Two and full to rhyme. I mean, that
I
was
can't
good skill.
split the
That was
G,
good
but I
skill.
can
was-
split the saber.
That's the inner MC coming out and slick.
Yeah.
Yeah, get over here,
All
buddy.
right, come on
We got
down.
another
We
Bringing
got-
up
special guest.
someone, a very special. He
And-
doesn't have social media.
Dare
He
I
doesn't have
say?
a single page.
Dare
But
I?
Trainwreck fans know who this guy is.
Dare I say this is an infamous guest though, based on our conversation?
Very, very much so. Welcome to the show. Welcome.
How
to
we
the
doing,
show, sir.
John?
Thank you.
Yeah,
we're,
of
we're here
course.
with John G. John, big game 4 on deck for the Sabres here at Sports City. Great environment, looking for a big dub.
Absolutely. This place is rocking already. Excited for what has to come in game 4. Got it done in game 3 and hopefully more of the same in game 4.
Hey, John, hold that mic right there.
Got there?
We go. Yeah,
Got there?
yeah,
A little
yeah. There
better?
we go. Yeah.
now,
that's perfect.
Don says that he wants me to walk you to the gallows on the game 1 situation.
Okay.
So take us through now the recap of it all, because clearly you experienced it. I heard you were on the plane. There was like a live stream. There were people celebrating on the plane before your live. I heard it was tough with 2 Fs.
Absolutely. Not an ideal situation. Not much we could do about it at that point. You know, with the late announcement of the game time, we were pinned to our phone. I'm getting all sorts of info from all different sources when this game's going to be. I'm like, no, it's not true. Hang on. Can't really change a flight until we know what's
Fair.
going on. So by the time the news came around, we were going into the last night at the Sphere. Knew we were heading back Sunday. It's just unfortunate the timing on the flight. So
Tough.
yeah, absolutely.
I do have to ask, how was the concert?
phenomenal. Absolutely.
Did you see the hot dog going to
You
space?
did see the hot dog go to space?
Hot Dog Glizzy?
Oh,
Glizzy
my God.
Universe?
Glizzy
Universe.
The Glizzyverse.
I mean, I can't believe
Absolutely.
Megabyte Ronnie wasn't on stage for
yeah,
that.
to be honest, that should have been sponsored by Mega by Ronnie
Yeah.
for certain.
What the hell's going on?
But yeah, no, I mean, listen, we're not here to rate. You're on our team, but you experienced something
It's-
tough. You experienced some adversity in your playoff run, but then you come back for game 2. We get kind of like clapped low key. Were you nervous about the vibes after that?
Somewhat. I knew that, hey, this fan base is tough. This fan base is going to stick with this team. Slow offensive in the first couple games. That power play, would love to see it going. It hasn't gotten clicking yet. Hopefully, Osland moving up to that top
Big.
power
Could be
play
big.
is
Huge.
going to add another shooter, and we'll see some results.
I like that. Speaking of results, outside of Tucker Thompson, who would you have for Sabres' first goal tonight?
Tough series so far, but let's see Zucker get dirty in front of the net, pounding a rebound.
Wow. So
Yeah.
is that
Love it.
Bunt and John both on Zucker for first goal score? Okay.
I like my company.
All right.
Just
yeah.
a couple of mother Zuckers. For
Just
sure.
a couple good guys with Crest loilty is what I'm seeing.
Absolutely.
Big
Yeah.
time Crest loyalty. You speaking of Crest loyalty, your second year of season tickets. Don was able
Third.
to.
Third.
I thought it says 2.
Well, there's
John
actually
just
3.
corrected.
Yes.
Oh, my bad.
Yes. Third
I'm
year.
firing our intern. Year 3, Crest loyalty. You're in the playoffs. You brought Don with you. How does it feel? And what's maybe one thing on the season ticket side you'd maybe like to see a bump up from the Sabres next year? They've done a great job of the in-arena experience.
They have. The arena, the vibes are off the charts. It's when we started, by the second period, we're having some maybe not loyal fans coming down, taking over the 100 level. Fans coming, not Sabres fans,
No.
other teams' fans taking over this arena. And we're seeing that less these days.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of high fives, lots of good vibes. Love what the Sabres do. They definitely treat their season ticket holders right. They just at the beginning of the playoffs sent out another email that, hey, we'd like to give you a commemorative ticket for that first game. So that's in the mail
For
Looking
free?
forward to that. Part of the package.
Is that or
Well, there you go.
There you go.
What?
What? What'd you say?
nothing? I think Origin Story is just cruising down Niagara. I hope he's back before puck drop.
Well, John, I want you to talk too. You mentioned to me before game 2 you were on the lookout for Toronto fans. Give them your guide to how to spot them
Absolutely.
at Key Bank.
There's room in the Sabre family for all Sabres fans, but you got to keep an eye out for those undercover Toronto fans. They're the ops.
The
They're out there.
UCs. The UCs.
Yeah.
How do you spot? You said, remember,
So-
you told me they were wearing a certain type of gear. So-
Yeah, they're no Sabres gear. Typically a group of 4 guys. Maybe one of them's wearing a Bills hat to kind of sneak in the crowd. Don't really know the cheers. Don't know the vibes. Not cheering for Sabres goals. And you just see them trying to mooch off our environment, trying to kidnap
Yeah.
our vibes when they're not doing so well.
Snatch
so keep
the
an eye
soul.
out for those sneaky Toronto fans trying to get in and
Oh my God! Look
Oh,
at
we
that
got the
drink
cup.
top.
Wow,
Beer.
look at that. Eyes on the
drinking out
cup.
of drinking out of the
And
cup.
notice how it's only a little bit full because, folks, it's gonna get more full as we go on this 4-pack.
Absolutely.
For certain. Well, hey, I need our horses to run today in Game 4, but I heard you want to talk a little horse.
I do.
Heard you want to talk some Kentucky Derby. Any thoughts? I mean, we're about,
Absolutely.
2 weeks out now?
I love that.
One
We're
week out. Next week.
from the Derby.
Let's do
Oh,
it.
my God.
Weekend.
Sunday, Monday,
I
Derby.
need to start hitting the books.
Absolutely. And you have plenty of time
Okay.
to do your research.
Cool.
This is prime time.
I'm gonna need it.
They just did the draw yesterday.
Holy
so
shit.
we know where people are going to be running from.
Yep.
We had a good Keeneland spring meet. That's kind of the warm up for the Derby. So they're going from Keeneland to Churchill Downs.
Yep.
And,
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you saw Brad Cox and Irad Ortiz run a good spring meet. So I'm looking to them to bring that energy over here. So we were talking maybe hot or not,
Yeah.
right?
We
I
were.
think hot. We got Further Ado.
Okay.
Further Ado
Wow.
is looking sharp. Won a big match in the King Spring meet. Hoping to bring that energy over here. Got a good draw right in the middle of the field, and that's a horse I'm definitely looking at. Not so hot.
Oh, hold on. So you're getting into the hot or not of it. I like that. This guy's a pro. You
Yeah.
say- you
Yeah.
say he's been around
He
for-
knows it's
Yeah.
coming.
That's hot or not, presented by our friends Salino Plumbing,
Here we go.
HVAC, and
And
Electric.
First time on the show, and he's leading us into
He
segments.
is- he's
I
leading
love
into
it.
segments.
I love
Chairman would love this guy.
I gotta
Oh, dude.
throw the ad in there though. So thanks for Ryan.
Well done. Well, listen, that's why I'm here. Further ado for you. For my hot, I have to give it credit where it's due. OKC Thunder, they did wobble a little bit in the second half of the season. Last third of the season, they've come out very hot in these NBA playoffs.
And they're
for
probably
sure.
going to have an MVP despite all the other players that may have deserved it a little bit more. My hot, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Ayo Daznumu. This guy, if you weren't watching the Timberwolves Nuggets game last night, Nuggets on the road, slight favorites. This guy, with Anthony Edwards leaving during the game via injury, goes and balls out and puts the team on his back. There's only two other Timberwolves in history that have scored 40 in a playoff game. Anthony Edwards.
Kevin Garnett,
Kevin Garnett wasn't even the other.
Wow.
Sam
Cassell.
Castle. Cassell, whatever. I mean, he played for the
Great
Celt-
point. Great
he played
point
for
guard.
the Celtics.
Great point guard. Great
Oh,
point
by
guard
the
from
way,
the 90s.
Anthony Edwards had two 40-point games, so there could have been three, but Anthony Edwards obviously only one of them.
Was
That's-
Anthony Edwards out giving the DX suck it on the side?
I really hope so because he needs that energy for his guy AO. Don, who do you got for hot?
For my hot, listen, I don't talk a lot of basketball mostly. I teased it before the show. I mean, who's hotter? The James family right now. I mean,
true.
no, they run into this series being dogs, and they're up 3-0, about to have a chance to sweep tonight. You have Bronny. Who saw Bronny James getting overtime, getting playoff minutes at the start of the
Not me.
season? He's getting solid minutes. They're winning without Reeves or Luka.
When I saw there was a Bronny highlight, I clicked it. And
Two?
I expected to see like fourth quarter, 2.5 to
Yeah.
go, like they were up 15 or 20 or something.
Nope.
I'm like, third quarter, they're up 7. What?
Yeah, and then you have LeBron in the overtime game causing the steal, getting the pass back.
Unreal LeBron
trading
play.
a three.
Unreal LeBron
We love to shit on him, but then you watch stuff like that, and you're like, you just got to tip your cap.
An unreal LeBron sequence.
So
for
that
sure.
is my hot. John, we're gonna do who's not. So who's not for you?
Going back to the Derby here, one of the top horses that a lot of people were looking at, Renegade, going off at 4-1, pulled the inside rail, number 1 spot.
Oof.
That just leads to a lot of trouble, a lot of traffic,
a lot of muck.
a lot of muck on that inside rail. Could be a messy run. Not sure if the horse has the speed to get out in front and lead the pack. Looked into that. Horse hasn't won off the rail since 1986.
Oh, geez.
Oh wow.
That's some odds against it, but we'll see how that goes for Renegade in the Derby. That's my not hot pick of the week.
There you go.
Wait, so his name's Renegade. He's on the rail. Pittsburgh did host the draft this
They
year.
did.
So I don't know. Maybe am I ignoring something there? But my nod is Marco Sturm. I'll keep this plain and simple. It's not just because he's the coach of the team we're playing. Last game, so many more penalties on the Sabres. Felt like there were a lot more ticky-tack penalties on the Sabres. Then you have the nerve to go complain about the officiating in the postgame. Like, that was so ridiculous, so embarrassing. Marco Sturm, you're a knot. You're a plain knot.
My knot is tough because he's here. The guy that said the Senators were Mike Bunt Senators are not hot. I'm glad he's not hearing me because he said they're the best team on paper for any team in the East to match up against. What happened in that series?
Brooms.
We'll see you back to Cabo, Ottawa, wherever you're going. I don't know.
Punta
Yeah, there you go.
Cana time.
Ottawa Senators, specifically because of Mike Blunt, you might not be hot.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to go off the Ottawa Senators too and say my not hot is Grieg, biggest scumbag in the league, giving an uppercut to a guy tied up in a fight to another guy, kick him out of the league, get him out of here. They said 5 games, suspend him for the first 20 next year. I mean, that is disgusting. That kind of stuff, that is not playoff hockey. That is not defending a teammate. That is typical third man in and taking a cheap shot. And if you watch the video, the guy falls down right afterwards, and another guy comes up to address him, throws off the gloves, and he fucking turtles.
Yeah,
Grieg turtles right after taking the biggest cheap shot. This guy's a scumbag. I don't like it. And get him out of here. So that's my not hot. Grieg from the Senators. Good riddance, boys. You got swept.
All righty. Besides Tage and Tuck, who you got for first goal tonight?
You said I got Zucker.
Oh, you got Zucker? I'm sorry. I thought we did that with Cam. My bad.
Yeah.
I got jambled. Okay, gotta give me set.
That leads us into a good comment. This commenter said 5-2 Buffalo. 2 goals for Zuck today.
Two
goals for Zuck.
Okay.
Dilly Bar
Me and Bunt.
3-2-7.
Different goals.
All right, there we go.
You know what? Can I say something about this first goal scorer thing? Oh my God, they got the Blade Gang on TV out there in Boston. But I did want to say, after watching the last game, I know I talked about the fourth line productivity and whatnot. Don, oh my gosh, he's going away. This is making my whole point useless. But Beck Malenstein, I think, is going to find the back of the net today. He had that one that had Rec Room basically on their feet. He had you out of your seat.
He had me in the air. He didn't have me out of my seat. He had me airborne. He had me airborne.
And other opportunities as well. I thought he played a great physical game. Don, I was just saying.
I was getting our next guest ready, just backstage there. So.
Okay, we're perfect. I didn't even know if they were in the building. That is amazing. Don, I was just saying, I expect Beck Malenstein to find the back of the net today after the gritty physical hockey he played last game. I was just talking about how he got Maniac in the air on that one shot that we all thought was a goal. So I expect big things out of 29. I even dabbled a little bit on anytime and first goal scorer. Both great value.
Yeah, I love the Malenstein pick. I mean, listen, we need to get, besides the fact we need to win, get to the next round to win this cup. We get to the next round, it's even that much more likely we get the absolute stud for the Sabres, Sam Carrick back. That has been the glue on that fourth line and has led to them to overproduce. And Beck. And Beck is missing Sam right now for sure. So yeah, I expect a big game out of Beck, and I really, really hope we get our guy back. But that's why we got to go out and win it for him.
We are just about 30 minutes from puck drop. Slick Sabes babes just rolled in. There you go. I love to see that. We got people coming in. I'd love to see that. Any final thoughts before we send you on your way?
I do want to throw one in there. We've been talking first goal scorer.
Yeah.
Been last goal scorer all season.
Yes.
The empty net assassin, Peyton Krebs.
I heard you hit this the other day.
I did. Not the way I wanted
Not
to.
how you wanted to.
Not the empty net, but value's there.
Value is there.
The empty net assassin, Peyton Krebs. Looking for another big game from him. So
okay, I like that. Keep an eye out for the empty net assassin.
Absolutely.
He's going to assassin these drinks here at Sports City Pizza Hut, 1407 Niagara Street. Best wings, best pizza, best deals for any sports bar in the city. Best place to watch a game where every day is game day. Rizzler, how are we looking on our time check? 140. Gotcha. Okay, well, why don't you come on then?
Congratulations on episode 100.
Appreciate you. Thank you, Johnny.
Thank
Let's
you,
go get
sir.
it up.
Sabres.
Let's go. Let's keep it 100 today.
Oh, wow. Look at the puck.
Oh,
Puckhead.
oh my God, another guest in the house. This is
Puckhead.
so
Well,
crazy.
yeah.
And he brought the flamingo. What is this? What is this? What do we got?
What do we got?
There we go.
This is
I
all
like it.
in the moment, by the way.
Okay. All right, I can do that. Here, Don, you take these.
Our guy Anthony hooking it up. I like
Oh,
it.
good.
Good vibes. Who do you got for the first Sabres goal day? Oh, thank you. Who
Oh,
do you got
dude,
for the
you're the
first
man.
Sabres goal?
Here we go. We're getting new.
sucker.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Do we have to
God.
be on this?
Everyone wants
Squad ride?
sucker, dude.
Do we have a squad ride right now?
We might have
we
squad
might.
ride.
We
We might have
might.
squad
I might
ride.
have to deposit.
Speaking of squad, I'm getting into Poncho's Army. That's huge. That's all. That's it.
Shout out to Poncho's Army on this pod.
Seriously.
seriously.
So Anthony moving in. But shout out to the czar of all things Sports City Pizza Pub, the Rizzler, Michael Rizzo. Welcome in, sir. How are we doing today?
We're thrilled to be here, as you guys and everyone else can see. The crowd is filling in.
We've lamented for years. You talked to me that there could be a class action suit against the Sabres team from all the restaurants and businesses around Western New York. But now they are paying back in spades.
I've been wanting to go line up at Terry's
I know.
house down in Florida and just ask, what are we doing?
What are we doing?
What are we doing? And you know what? I think the rumors got out there. He heard, and now the
that's how I do it,
Sabres
right?
are back.
Yeah. They most definitely are back. I put it in my bag. You gave it to me. We're on a live show. I'm on Twitch right now. I'm on Twitch, and you're bothering me. All right. With that said, what is going to be the key for the Sabres to bother the Bruins today in the TD Garden?
The key to bother the Bruins,
Oh
play
my
some river
God.
hockey. That's the way to do it.
Okay.
We're not going to outmuscle them. We're not going to beat them into the ground because Boston's dirty. They fight back. Play the river hockey that won you the division.
It felt
Indeed.
like we were getting into the river hockey game the second half of Game 3, right,
Very
boys?
much so.
Yeah,
Yeah. And I want that. That was the best we looked, is when we started doing that style play that, again, remember, an NHL player said that doesn't work in the playoffs, quote unquote. So,
Anton in the building.
game day hospitality coming through. Hey,
Go,
make sure.
every day's game day.
Let me take this opportunity. Hey, if you haven't, game day hospitality, get your tickets for Game 5. Check them out there. But we're at Sports City here
Game
for
5,
Game
that's up.
4. And
Unless you're coming south of East Aurora or north of Niagara County, there is still time to get in this sold-out venue here at Sports City Pizza Pub, 1407 Niagara Street.
Indeed, there is.
Talking right now. I just walked in and I'm like, oh my God, like the anticipation is palpable. I could say it right now.
I mean, yeah.
It's all about the anticipation.
Everybody's just like, after what happened on Thursday, we're like, let's do this, man. We feel great.
Do
We're
the
kinda
damn
still going,
thing.
baby.
Let's do this. Lock in. Get on your warpath, mister. But speaking of which, everyone's heroes on their warpath. Like, we have the wing night. We have all these great things going on at Sports City. We're looking forward to most this summer. 10-year anniversary also on the way.
Yep, we got our 10 years on Niagara Street, Sports City and our quality pizza, phone number, family. We've been around since 2004, but 10 years on Niagara Street. We're celebrating that on Saturday, July 18th.
So just over 2 months away for that celebration. We've been asking everyone, if it's not Tage or Tuck, who do you got for the first goal tonight?
I put $10 on a Benson first goal.
Okay.
A Benny,
Thank
first
God it's
goal.
not Tucker,
Okay,
or else
like
they're-
to see that. And then obviously on the sports side of things, we'd be remiss not to ask you a little bit about the Bills. I mean, what did you think of the performance this weekend by the Buffalo Draft Coalition?
You know what? Once Casey Concepcion went, I'm not surprised that Big Baller Bean moved down in the draft, and I think he got some good value. We finally took a wide receiver with Bell, and
I like that.
I think he's going
Time to ring the bell. Do you have him in our top 4 receivers already, Bell?
I'd say so. I mean,
Okay.
obviously you got DJ Moore and
Got DJ Moore, Shakir,
Shakir,
Palmer,
and I think that's
Coleman,
if he's on the Bills, he's going to have to fight
Shavers,
for that.
Shavers.
Shavers, I'm not worried about. Unfortunately, he's going to be a while for that injury recovery, so we might see him later in the season, but that could provide some depth for a playoff run.
Okay.
Slick, you've been quiet.
Yeah, everything
What's
okay?
going
You getting
on?
the text
No,
from
I'm
your
just
babe? What's
monitoring
going on?
the situation. Yeah,
Oh,
my
he's getting
puck
texts. He's
bunnies
getting
are
texts.
rolling into 1407.
Slick's chicks.
Yeah,
he's
seriously.
taking
Well,
in the awe of what Sports
there's
City has
just
to
a
offer.
lot going on right now, and I'm
Where else
like,
would you rather be?
exactly.
All right, so at this point in our live show, should I hand it off to Slick and Don, and you and I go up to the mic to kind of get the crowd going? What should we do?
You know
I
what?
was gonna.
I think we're there.
Okay.
Let's go get this crowd
Well,
going.
what were you going to
No,
say?
nothing. That's
Well,
perfect.
you say it. What
Nope.
do you say? Okay.
Well,
go
we
ahead.
gotta say it.
I was gonna come film you, so we
Oh,
can
yeah.
have
Well,
a
no,
reel.
we need, someone has to watch the ship.
Yeah, we'll do it. We can put it on Don.
Okay.
Does Don have filler?
He has a camera.
He's
Does
just,
he
by,
not?
he's just by himself. That's
There
all.
you go.
All right, let's
You
do
know
it.
what?
Okay.
Let's
Just
go.
go.
Let's go ramp up this
Yeah,
crowd.
let's do it. Let's do it.
Sports City, 1407 I Street. It's a place to be. If you're watching, get down here. It's going to be rocking.
All right, Zach and Mike Rizzo from Sports City
Are they
about to
getting on the
take the mic and get this place going. What do we got here? Signed puck?
That's an official game puck.
Official game puck. I'm not going to show the logo. I can't show either of the logos. Official game puck. I think someone could win this today potentially. Yeah. We're going to get it going once this. We're live right now, Anthony, and we're about to get this crowd going here at Sport City Pizza Pub. Everyone get ready.
Here we go.
Here we go, folks.
Yep. We're going to do the chant, and then we're going to cut the cake. And
all right, music's off. Let's go. I hope this is picking up on the audio. Probably not. Woo!
There we go. We got Sabres reps here. It getting packed in here.
Captain's in this bitch?
Captain's here?
I thought you said something about that. No, I thought you said something about that.
No.
Oh, jeez. Okay. 14:07, folks. This place is getting full. You better get here while you can. We're about 20 minutes from puck drop. Maniac is about to get this crowd going. Woo!
I'm talking about the decade and a half we waited for our Buffalo Sabres to get back in the postseason and start making some noise. We are not waiting any longer. We got the Buffalo Sabres pushing on the household. I want them to hear us in Boston right now. Let's go, Buffalo! 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 Sabres on a warpath! Ooh! 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 Sabres on a warpath!
I mean, guys, we're available for events if you just heard that. Come on, it don't get much better. Woo! A lighter? I don't have a lighter on me, no. Oh, Rachel's got a lighter. It's okay. Sports City Pizza Pub is just getting rocking here, folks. Music's back on. We're about 18 minutes from puck drop. Probably a little longer, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, my God. The vibes are very high. Maniac knows how to set them. Mike Rizzo knows how to set them. This is the place for game day for a Sabres game.
And
Maniac, well done. That's some of your best work, I got to say.
No, keep it simple. The Sabres are the ones doing the talking right now for sure. People are fired up. This isn't like I want to say we're a little numbed out on the Bills side of things. There's been some big games. There's been some high-octane moments for 5 years now. This is the first time this is happening with the Sabres. Obviously, it's been a couple of months now with this run-up to the playoffs. People are excited. That's why they're here at Sports City Pizza Pub. 30 minutes, an hour plus before puck drop. And, there's lots to look forward to. A lot to look forward to here. Oh, my gosh.
Even the sun decided to come out for the game today here at Sport 1407 Niagara Street.
And it wouldn't be a celebration without an episode 100 cake.
Wow.
We got it. Big thanks to Bruckman Media.
Can we turn it around
for this
and try and show the camera a little bit?
Here.
Give it a little tilt.
We'll give it a
little tilt.
Oh,
look at that.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, camera.
Hopefully we don't burn down the
Hopefully the
place.
camera can see that. But, oh, man.
All right, boys. I think it's time we make a wish and blow them out.
I think
You
we
guys
all
ready
know
on
what
three?
we're wishing
But
for.
you getting in here? You've been on some episodes.
Yeah,
come on now.
Come on.
Rachel,
Come on,
you
blow
gotta
'em out
blow.
with
You gotta
us.
blow them out too.
Yeah, Rachel, you got to come,
You're
Rachel.
You're producer Rachel. Okay, I think I all know what we're wishing for. You can't say it though, or else it won't come true, fellas and producer Rachel.
All right, make a wish. 3, 2, 1. There you go. It's going to come true official here. Folks, there is nowhere better to be for this game or for any game day than Sports City Pizza Pub, 1407 Niagara Street. Are we about ready to strap in for the game here?
Let's
I
strap
think
in.
so.
We got some cake to pass out to all these
Yeah, big
lovely
time.
people around here. So I'd say, yeah, I'm gonna get back to my station after blowing it off, and we'll see you next time.
You're blowing it off big time.
Huge shout out to Dreamboat Don. Huge shout out to Rachel as well. John Gam, Bunt. We had the Rizzler. We had Cam McCarty, Buffalo Origin Story. Will he be back for Puck Drop?
Who knows?
Time will tell. But folks, we always appreciate you taking the time for us to tell you our stories, to tell our latest, and get excited for these. What is going on? Why am I getting
was
liquid
drinking
on
on
me?
it. Sorry, my bad, bro. Shit, it's always my fault.
It's always my fault. When it involves you solely, yes, it is your fault.
Yep.
That's breaking news. So we're looking forward to another 100 episodes, or it might be Slick's fault. But for now, we're focused on the Sabres winning and having
Having
a good game
now. Woo!